Kawhi Leonard added 34 in the win. He's addressing the media now.
I think we're just playing the flow of the game pretty much, trying to do everything. If it's defense, rebounding the basketball, talking on the floor, shots gonna go in or not. Our job is to keep being aggressive for ourselves and others. If Paul has it going, we're gonna go to him. If I got it going, it's gonna come to me. But if anybody else on the team has it going, we're gonna try to get them the next shot as well. Reggie played great tonight. Nico also did, and everybody on the bench coming in with energy. Luke making shots, T-Man playing defense, Pat energy. So, we just not really a selfish team. Like I said before, we just want to make the right plays on the floor.
Thanks. We'll go next to Law.
Well, you mentioned after game 2 that you're just trying to take what defense is getting you. You just told Andrew a version of that. What was the defense? What was the difference between what you saw in the first half and what you saw in the second half beyond just making shots?
That's all it is. It's either gonna go in or not. My job is to stay aggressive. There's no magic to it.
Thanks. Next, we'll go to Farbuck.
I know you listed a lot of positives in today's game, but I just want to know if there was one thing you were most impressed with in the transition from game 2 to game 3.
Just our effort. Being more physical, boxing out, getting the rebounds, being more detailed to the game plan. And the biggest thing is that we made shots tonight. We was getting open looks, I believe, in game 2, and we weren't knocking them down, and tonight we knocked them down.
Next, Mark Medina.
Hey, Kawhi, now that you guys have had a second season together and more time to play together, how do you think that the chemistry with you and PG has evolved and improved over time?
It's still evolving. We came in with Doc Rivers last year, and then now we're playing with T. Luke. So, your chemistry is still growing. Like I said before in past interviews, Doc and T. Luke are two different coaches. So coming from one, set of plays, going to a new set of plays, you always have to, rebuild a chemistry from there. But like I said, we're just both out there just trying to win a basketball game, and if one of us has it going, one of our teammates, we're going to look for him.
Thanks. Next to Tomer.
Hey, Kawhi, congrats on the win. We're trying to have looked at is in the games you guys have lost, they've been relatively close losses, especially down the stretch. But in some of the wins, you guys have sometimes blown them out. Sometimes won by 10, 15 points. I'm curious, does that tell you anything about this team, that even in the losses, when you guys might not be playing well, it's still a close game? Does that really tell you anything?
You always go back and see what you did wrong with these wins, and if it's a close loss. Like I said, I felt like game 2, we had some open looks down the stretch, and we just missed them. That's just the way basketball goes. We all wish we could control the shooting. All of us would be shooting 90% out there, 100%. So, like I said before, it's about playing the right way, knowing if we have any defensive breakdowns, and seeing are we executing on the offensive end. That's the only thing you can look at. If we're setting screens, are we running hard to our spots, and if you make shots or not, you got to live with it.
Thanks, Kawhi.
Thanks. Time for one more. Go ahead, Ramona.
Thanks. Hey, Kawhi, Ty's been talking to us a little bit about you and Paul having to play make a little bit more, especially when you get into the paint and creating for others, playing in that role. Paul especially has been sort of a point guard for you this year. Have you seen that? I know when he puts you in that role, is that different for you? Is it a different approach than you've had in other positions or other years that you've been out there, or is it just an escalation of what was starting last year?
It's definitely growth for me, especially coming into last year. Just really not having that true PG.
Yeah.
But you know, it's a challenge. Like I always say, it makes the game more exciting. It's something different that I haven't, you know, been through. But you know, just areas where I could grow at, you know, as a player. So take the challenge and just have fun with it and just play the game.
Have you done some work with Chauncey at all in that? I know I guess Chauncey's been working with Paul a lot in that role.
I mean, I talk to everybody pretty much on the staff. You know, just to see what we're doing wrong or ways I can get better, make the team better. But yeah, I talk to Chauncey, you know, here and there, just asking nitpicking of, you know, what he used to see and just what he's seeing now out there, just being a coach now. So we have our little talks here and there.
Oh, thanks, Kawhi.
Thanks, Kawhi. Have a good night. And
Well, he only needed 13 to tie Patrick Ewing, but, well, he had 34. So Kawhi Leonard has moved up the all-time playoff scoring list. Wow, I mean, look at some of the names that he passed. Just tonight.
Hey, some big-time names. And the reason I'm impressed with this, B. Wood, he come into our league known as a defensive stopper. Now he gets buckets, too.
I would have never thought he would be on this list when he first came in the league. When he was just standing in the corner trying to play defense for the Spurs.
Yep.
To watch the evolution of his game is what's been truly special.
Our post-game coverage will wrap up after the break. Stay with us right here on